Clint Eastwood stands as one of Hollywood's most enduring figures, a man whose presence alone exudes strength, resilience, and a quiet authority. Over 7 decades, he has shaped the face of American cinema, turning silence into power, gestures into meaning, and a simple gaze into a signature that resonates globally. Eastwood's journey from a childhood marked by instability and scarcity to a life of wealth, influence, and cinematic mastery embodies the quintessential American story of perseverance and determination. Beyond his iconic roles, he has created a legacy of independence, discipline, and craftsmanship. His life reflects both triumph and sacrifice, showcasing a man who built permanence in a world defined by fleeting fame and opportunity, leaving behind not just films, but a vision of endurance itself. Early life and struggles. Clint Eastwood was born in San Francisco during the Great Depression, a period that shaped his understanding of struggle and survival. His father, a steelworker, faced relentless layoffs, while his mother kept the family together through sheer determination. Childhood for Clint was transient, moving through multiple towns, often without stability or comfort. Nights spent in a car with his family, hunger gnawing at them, forged a resilience that would define his character. He learned early on that silence could be protective, that endurance was a form of strength, and that control over his own actions was essential in a life that offered little certainty. These formative experiences planted the seeds for the stoicism, discipline, and quiet authority that would later define both his personal life and his on-screen presence. Lessons from music and discipline. Even in hardship, Clint found outlets that allowed him to assert control over his life. At 12, he discovered a broken piano and taught himself to play, practicing until his fingers bled. This self-discipline became a metaphor for life. Effort could create beauty, and persistence could conquer chaos. Music became a sanctuary where he could experience ownership and accomplishment, a rare gift in a world defined by instability. These lessons carried into adulthood, shaping his approach to challenges and creativity. Discipline became more than habit. It was a philosophy, a method for navigating the unpredictable currents of life. Every note he played, every hour he dedicated to mastery, reinforced the principle that enduring effort leads to lasting achievement, a concept central to his later career in Hollywood and business ventures. The near-death experience. A defining moment in Clint's life occurred at 21, when he survived a plane crash over the Pacific Ocean. The harrowing experience of swimming for miles in freezing water left an indelible mark on him. It was not merely survival that mattered, but the clarity of purpose it gave him. Life was fleeting, time was precious, and nothing should be taken for granted. This ordeal transformed his understanding of endurance and focus. He carried this lesson into every project and decision, treating time as a currency more valuable than money or fame. The crash became a touchstone for his philosophy. Control what you can, build what lasts, and respect the finite nature of life. It instilled a lifelong commitment to action, discipline, and purposeful creation. Early Hollywood and the struggle for recognition. Eastwood's early career in Hollywood was a testament to patience and persistence. Arriving with minimal resources, he took odd jobs to survive while pursuing acting. His quiet demeanor, once considered a disadvantage, became his defining trait. Casting directors initially dismissed him, unable to see the power in his subtlety. But Eastwood's method was one of observation and learning. He studied the craft silently, internalized the rhythms of performance, and waited for opportunities others overlooked. This period of struggle honed his ability to thrive under adversity, turning apparent limitations into strengths. Persistence in the face of rejection became the hallmark of his early career, eventually leading to his first break and laying the foundation for a lifetime of enduring achievement in cinema. Breakthrough and international fame. Eastwood's rise to fame began with television roles, particularly Rawhide, where his quiet intensity distinguished him from others. His partnership with Sergio Leone in spaghetti westerns further cemented his status, proving that silence could speak louder than dialogue. Roles like the man with no name transformed him into an international icon, blending ruggedness, resilience, and charisma. These films were made on modest budgets, yet their impact was monumental, demonstrating Eastwood's instinct for timing, presence, and authenticity. His fame did not come from vanity or flashy performances, but from an ability to embody endurance, control, and quiet power. The world watched a man who had learned to survive adversity, now commanding its attention through the sheer force of presence and precision, shaping not just his career, but the global perception of the Western genre, building an empire of independence. Fame alone did not satisfy Eastwood. Freedom was his ultimate pursuit. He founded Malpaso Productions to maintain control over his work, turning films into expressions of personal vision rather than commercial dictate. From Play Misty for Me to Unforgiven, he exercised discipline and precision, directing projects on time and on budget, while creating masterpieces that reflected his values. Eastwood's wealth grew as a byproduct of control, not excess. His real fortune lay in independence, ownership over creativity, and the ability to build permanency in his life. His properties, from restored estates to sprawling ranches, mirrored the same philosophy. Structures built to endure, statements of stability in a world defined by impermanence. Eastwood's empire reflects a man who turned scarcity into strength, chaos into order, and effort into lasting achievement. Legacy in film and craft. Eastwood's cinematic legacy is inseparable from his personal philosophy. His films often explore themes of survival, redemption, solitude, and resilience, mirroring his own life experiences. Characters like Dirty Harry and the Man with No Name are not mere inventions. They are extensions of his own endurance and moral discipline. Behind the camera, Eastwood became a master of efficiency and focus, guiding crews with calm authority. His attention to detail and insistence on precision transformed filmmaking into an art of discipline, reflecting the values learned from hardship and survival. Every frame he directed was infused with experience, every story shaped by the principles of endurance and ownership. His impact is measured not only in box office numbers and awards, but in the lessons his work imparts about resilience, control, and the power of quiet strength. Family, love, and sacrifice. Despite his professional triumphs, Eastwood's personal life reflects both love and loss. His marriage to Maggie Johnson provided stability and support, yet fame often pulled him away from home. He fathered 8 children with 6 women, creating a complex mosaic of family shaped by presence and absence. Eastwood has openly acknowledged the cost of success. Wealth and fame came at the price of intimate relationships and shared time with loved ones. The quiet strength he demonstrated publicly sometimes masked private sacrifices, a tension between ambition and connection. Yet even amid these challenges, he sought to leave a legacy not just of films, but of lessons, property, and opportunities for the next generation, striving to provide what he once lacked while balancing the inevitability of human imperfection. The philosophy of permanence. Central to Eastwood's life is the principle of building permanence in a transient world. Every estate, every ranch, every film represents a conscious act of creation, an effort to resist the impermanence that marked his early years. He transformed scarcity into abundance, struggle into mastery, and silence into authority. Eastwood's wealth, though impressive in monetary terms, is secondary to the durability of his work, relationships, and influence. This philosophy resonates through his films, his business ventures, and his personal life. What he creates is meant to endure, a statement against the randomness of life and the fleeting nature of success. His story is one of turning adversity into empire, proving that discipline, focus, and a commitment to lasting achievement can transform a life marked by uncertainty into a legend that inspires across generations. Enduring legacy. Clint Eastwood's life is a masterclass in resilience, control, and disciplined creation. From a struggling child in the Great Depression to an international cinematic icon, he has built an empire of permanence, creativity, and influence. His films, properties, and personal philosophy reflect a man who learned early that life offers no guarantees, only the chance to shape one's destiny. His legacy goes beyond awards, box office success, or wealth. It lies in the enduring lessons of perseverance, quiet strength, and ownership of one's life and work. Eastwood's journey reminds us that the true measure of a life is not merely in what is achieved, but in how adversity is confronted, how permanence is created from impermanence, and how silence can echo more powerfully than any words.